So today we're going to talk about something you may not have thought about. And since we've been dealing a lot with new preppers and just getting into prepping, something you'll want to think about is outdoor security on your property. Now, you may not be able to install a security alarm if you live in, say, an apartment or a complex, but you'll always be able to even temporarily install extra lighting. And if there's one thing good about lighting, it scares away trouble. So today we're going to take a look at something I've already installed on part of my house. We're going to be looking at this other piece here that I'm going to be installing on this side of my house. And this is a LED solar street light. Let's check it out. Alright folks, welcome back. So if you're new to prepping, you may not have thought about how to keep your area safe. You know, you may live in a apartment complex, you may want to light up your front porch, whatever, your front door, and there may not be adequate lighting there. And this is where something like this can really come in handy. It does come with a mounting kit with screws, however, it can be installed with double stick tape. Now, a couple of months ago I put something similar to this over on the other side of my house, and it's worked very, very well. It's also handy because it lights up when you need it but doesn't run all the time. So with a solar kind of deal here, you're not going to kill your battery running it 24/7, and it also has a sensor on it, so it only works at nighttime. You do have 3 different levels on this and 3 different motion sensor modes for it. It is IP65 rated. It does have 23 cob LEDs on it, 28 cob LEDs on it, and it's made of premium ABS plastic. It has held up very, very well to the sun. This is a brand new unit, but it has held up very, very well outside in this weather here, which impresses me to begin with because everything out here gets destroyed in the constant sun of summer. So, it's very simple to operate. Basically, you're going to turn on the switch back here. Let me show you. You have a switch back here, which is your on and off switch. Okay, you turn that on. You will let the sensor sense people. This is that's your sensor for day and night. This is your motion detector, and this is your main on and off switch. Okay, now I don't have it on now, so it's not going to turn on. This thing is extremely bright. Once it's set up, there's no need to mess with anything. We are going to put this over our garden area on this side of the house. It is just a temporary kind of fix, very easy to use, and will protect the area from any kind of predators, be they 2-leg or 4-leg. Because I have my garden on this side, you can guarantee there's all sorts of animals that roam through there, and this will tend to scare them off. I've seen the lights out front scare bunny rabbits. So having a light that comes on suddenly makes them think, uh-oh, a human is coming, and they run away. Now that won't work all the time. Of course, you should have other measures in there for, preventative for pests and everything. But it also will light up that side when I need it. A lot of times I'll go out there to check on stuff, and I won't necessarily want to turn on a light or anything, or I'll forget. And I'll just walk out there and go, whoa, it's really dark out here. This will light up automatically once I step under it. So very, very nice, handy thing to have. It's very inexpensive. They're $13.88. I will give you a link down below. I did pick these up on Banggood. And so far for lighting, they've done really well. I gotta say, I didn't expect much. I expected them to not even make it through this summer, and the one on the other side of the house is doing just fine. So, really impressed with them, gotta say. This is what your box will look like. Some of these do come with a remote. I didn't get the one with the remote. You don't really need it. The controls are very simple. We're gonna give you a demo inside here and show you how bright this is, because right now, of course, it's daytime. And then we're gonna go outside and install it, and I'll show you what it looks like once it's plugged in. But let me shut off all the lights in here and give you a little demo of what this thing looks like in the dark. It is very bright. Alright, so you can see it shining here. Alright, I'm going to pick it up like we'd use it to light an area. So in an emergency, that could even let me do videos if I had to. And the neat thing about this is when you install this, it is still removable. It just slides into its base. I know you can't see it there. There's the base. It just slides into its base like that. So if you needed to bring this in for emergency lighting, you could. And it would work very well. You can keep this on steady on if you want. I'm going to have it on motion activated because I think that's just easier and a little less taxing on the battery. It is a decent battery. So let me take it over to the other side there. We're going to turn all the lights off because right now I just have my top lights on here in the garage. And we're going to show you how bright this thing really is. So you'll notice with the light reflecting off the ground, it's not turning on. However, when I turn it, it does turn on quite well. So what we're going to do is kick off this top light here. And there we go. Now you wouldn't even know that I didn't have any lights on in here. Look how bright that is. I mean, that rivals some flashlights. Now I do have the top garage light. Let's get that one too. Okay. Look at that. I mean, that is extremely bright. Now think about being able to have something like that when you walk outside and you can see an entire area, and it's a nice spill. You know, it's not focused beam, spills out everywhere. So let's get this up over my little carport section there where I have my solar panels, and we'll take a look at it and see what it looks like installed. So before I put it outside, I wanted to show you the on and off button and the modes. You do have a low mode, you have a medium mode, and then when you want it, you can go on high. So with this setup like this, I'm going to put it on full blast. With this setup like this, you can set it up so that, let me turn it off, so that it stays on very, very low, and when somebody walks in the area, it gets very bright. I want it to be off. I already have a couple of little solar lights out there. I want it to be off so it doesn't draw a battery all night long. And then when I walk out or somebody walks over the area, it pops on bright. That's what I want for this. So let's get it outside and put it up there. All right, so there's the base. I've installed the base there. Got that up there. I'll give you a look back. You can see this is where my solar panels live on top of this roof here. But that's the base. We are going to be putting him up there in 1 second. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. That just slides in and out of there real easy. So let's get it up there and take a look. All right, so there you go. It's installed. I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see what it looks like at a distance. It just slides in and out of there really easily. So let me back up, and I'll show you what it looks like at a distance, because it does look like a decent little street light. All right, so you see it up there. You see what it looks like. I think it's pretty good place. That'll be right in the way of, you know, anybody walking through it, if they're walking through that way, or anybody that has to come out here and water. As you can tell, this is our garden area out here. So anybody that comes out to take a look at anything, like myself at night when I'm making sure everything's secure, I'll have a quick little light out there. It turns off after about 20 seconds of no motion. Not bad. Good deal. Anyway, that's the light. Like I said, not expensive. $13.88. Can't beat the price on it, and easy to install. I mean, that's just thin sheet metal up there. I just put those 2 screws through it, and it's in there secure enough. I'm not going to, you know, go crazy with it. It's a simple disposable light, you know, last for a couple years and it'll be good. But it will charge up nicely, and I have it in a good position, like right where my solar panels are that get charged all day long. So it's a very good position that I kind of scouted out when I put my panels up. So that should work. Sun's over it all day long, coming over, you know, this way and then back over that way when the day's ended. So that should give it about 6 to 8 hours of charge, which is what it requires. Like I said, it's IP68 rated, so it doesn't have to worry about rain or getting wet or anything like that. I've already splashed it because I was watering out here, so I know it's fine. Anyway, that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do check out the link down below, as well as all of our other links. We have our Thrive Life link down there, our Freeze Dry Wholesaler link. The link alone will save you 15%. Our Jace Medical link, if you're interested in getting antibiotics prescribed to you by a doctor, legitimate emergency antibiotics right to your door, and our My Patriot Supply link, which has $250 off of a 3-month kit. 3 months worth of food, $250 off. That's preparewithiridium.com. Anyway, folks, check out the link down below for the light. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.